you have to make sure that you always check cameras to make sure nobody gets into the building and continue to do what your job is supposed to be at the same time. I've tried it a couple of times and nothing has usually happened, but let's give it a go. Let's remember how to play this. WASD to walk. Okay, F right there. That's the computer. Okay, let's get this going. Let's try casual for now. So I'm technically not used to this game yet.
When she was a kid, Luna aspired to be a superhero. Not the ones in skin-tight suits that could fly, but the ones that identified connections where others didn't. She wanted X-ray vision to observe criminals when they tried to hide from the law, and supersonic hearing to listen in on mischievous talks, then a measure of heightened strength to restrain the guys bigger than her. This was all she craved when she was a child. As she became older, her ambitions took a more realistic approach, which seemed in direct opposition to the surreal tone the news took. The facts became the new dystopian fiction. The world grew louder each year, apparently more violent, or more visible than the year before. Her generation grew up looking to cull the increasingly violent trends that saw mass incarcerations, drug wars, and serial killers studying to gain notoriety. Luna took the analytical route in her quest for justice, feeling more at home processing case files, evidence, and connecting dots. Her cousin, a sister almost, enrolled in the academy and became an officer of the law. Even extended family, no matter how far away, seemed to gravitate towards law enforcement, almost as if it were in their blood. A murderer becomes a serial killer with just 2 more kills, a coworker informed her over scones and coffee one morning. This one had 3 total that day, but that number hit double digits soon enough, accumulating corpses of officers, criminal lawyers, and several field investigators to a growing pile of victims. The news on TV, becoming more unreal as the years ticked on by, ran the blue blood killer story 24/7. Luna knew about the local serial killer, more so than most thanks to all the overtime spent processing corroborative evidence for their many crimes. However, it still felt more like gossip and fabricated plot points, at least until that phone call made something so artificial an actuality. The call came in the middle of the night, as unexpected as a bullet in the dark. Her cousin, the exemplar of a police officer, had been killed. It was just a tragically common traffic stop gone wrong, or armed robber with a weighted pistol. Maybe Luna could have mourned and pushed on, but it wasn't any run-of-the-mill incident that was so characteristic of headlines. No, it wasn't that, because life had long turned into a phantasmagoric nightmare. Officer Sarah Youngman, revered by all that mattered, died at the hands of the blue blood killer. Who he was, or who they were, remained an enigma despite their murder spree eroding through states, counties, and homes. But more than the long list of confirmed victims and possible connections Luna herself had registered and slept away, this monster killed Sarah. Somehow, that turned the boogeyman into a living, breathing threat. No longer was this tyrant a thing she filed at the end of the day. It wasn't an obsession of the media. He was here, and if not in the literal sense, then definitely in her mind. This realization gnawed at her for months after the real mourning faded. Luna's acceptance stage barely registered before she fell swiftly to anger once again, and it never genuinely went away. Luna craved a name. She wanted to know who killed the sweetest woman in the world, despite so-called dirty cops walking free. Luna needed justice. What was it about her cousin that triggered this killer in the first place? Could it be that she stood for everything a cop should be? A perfect example of morality, protectiveness, mentality, and heart? Officer Youngman was everything demanded and the ones that protected them, and Luna wouldn't allow her memory to fade away as another statistic. Day in and day out, she spent the connection she'd built up through work and rowdy Christmas parties to see if there was something no one else saw. Cop friends that never steered her wrong came up empty-handed. Family members with careers linked closer to the real action knew little else than the papers. Even the old-timers that knew things few else did all but shrugged when she pressed them for clues. She needed leads first, but there were none. So, in a last-ditch effort, she resolved to chew her boss for leeway. Luna did all she could for any little morsel of information, regardless of the fallout. Being an investigations analyst for the district attorney's office had its perks, but it only teased her for all the good it did with building an idea of who this killer was. Her boss knew what she was after, but he followed the rules as strictly as Luna did. Being shut down by him just meant there was one less layer between a law-abiding citizen and vigilante justice. With each denied application for information outside her classification, Luna saw the justice system's holes appear and broaden. Sometimes the law hindered what mattered. Progress couldn't always continue behind red tape and protocol. Perhaps, in cases like these, rules were meant to be budged. Maybe she couldn't talk her way into databases and case folders. Maybe it wasn't so easy as to read reports on other victims, hoping a eureka moment hit her. If she were going to make any change, it had to start with her, with citizens willing to help. Yes, Luna respected the law, and she would uphold it as Sarah would have wanted, but she couldn't stand idly by any longer. One morning, she called in sick, made flyers, and pinned them around town. She started a neighborhood watch that day, and by the next day at work, Luna couldn't think of anything else. It started with one report, then two, then 3 and 4, and more. Before she realized what was happening, her small network of retired cops and nosy neighbors had become a full-on crime watch program that spanned beyond the neighborhood, the suburbs, and into town. At times, the number of reports felt too much for one person, but for the hundreds of thousands of people less prepared for human horrors as Sarah was, Luna felt that a couple of sleepless nights was the least she could do. Luna had to get her answers somehow.
And I agree with that. I would be in the same situation if it was any of my family.
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
Close the doors. Up, I didn't lock everywhere yet. Let's open this. Let's open this door. Oh, so I have a normal flashlight too. Okay, that's fine. I mean, in reality, who has all their windows open? I mean, come on, you'll get bugs and shit come straight into the house. Let's get that open.
Oh, yeah. I need to read that email and check out those bolos.
Oh, that's right. That's let's turn it off. Busy the next few weeks. Yeah, that's the two guys. Okay, so. Oh, fine. Yeah. So I really need my other keyboard. God damn it. Seems so. It's fine.
This damn power breaker. I need to flip the breaker in the file room closet.
Freaking serious, it went off that quick. Let's try this again. Okay. Report desk. Mark Graham. After a problem with our security systems at the morgue, I sent the corrupted drives to a data recovery agent to hopefully restore the footage. I have some suspicions that Mark was the culprit behind why the footage got damaged. If you want to read the rest of that, that's fine. I shall leave that right here. I put that right up there. Okay, so Mark Graham. He's 35 to 40. There it is. Alas, none. Okay, well there's the identification card. Okay. You spent 45 bucks on a garden gnome, dang. Tight lock sandwich bags. Okay, I think that's enough evidence I got so far. I can't do the phone thing just yet though, so shove this, take it to the telephone. Uh-oh. Whoops. how to do back. That's stupid. That door's still open. Those are still good. I don't think I'm gonna get any jump scares the first night if I remember correctly. A suspect unknown. If there's an unknown, screw it. Got it wrong. Alfred Taylor. Target.
Ugh, damn it. Internet went out again. I need to having fun.
God damn it! I thought the first night it didn't count. Holy shit. That sucks. I thought it was the first night it didn't count, but obviously not. Okay. Get off cameras. Oh, down to exit, okay. Let's try this again. Jesus. Okay, let's beat this douche this time. Jesus.
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
Yes, and then I go lock all the windows. Check the doors locked too. Oh, that window was already closed, that's weird. That can't be good if the windows are already closed. Oh, that's right, it's the bathroom. I do not need the bathroom. Since there's no window in there. Let's get this door open. Sneaky, sneaky. Check if this door is locked. Should be. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I need to read that email and check out those bolos.
Okay, Hayden Lewis. Female. 25 to 35. Hayden Lewis, there we go. Okay. Evidence. I caught up with Hayden the other day after work and oh, is that I couldn't figure out the speech in this one. She didn't actually she would get a coffee herself. Okay, so domestic differences between murder and manslaughter? How to claim someone's life insurance. Yep, get rid of that. I know it's considered a little bit weird, but I gotta do it. Okay. Okay, now I'm getting a little bit nervous. Okay, let's get another one. Tam Ara Mel Billy? I spelled that right. What's the age between? Okay, between 60 and 70. Plus. Okay. Hair grey. eyes are grey. That's a good idea. Strange men are living in Tammy's house nowadays, and I only ever get a decent look at the...
Ugh, damn it. Internet went out again. I need to go reset the router in the backroom closet.
I knew something was gonna happen, that's why I stopped reading for that complete reason. The door is still open. Okay.
This damn power breaker. I need to flip the breaker in the file room closet.
Freaking kidding me. Good, that door's still open. Okay, now to check the cameras again, just in case Mr. McDouche is there. Let's give it a little flashy flash. Really? Is it because I fucking flashed? Maybe I should check the rooms. Okay. Just doesn't add up. This place is nearly polar opposite people staying inside the same home, like there's no way out. She played it off like it was something that I imagined. I'm not sure if that's her old age talking or if she's afraid to confirm my suspicions. Well, there is... As far as what I could see, there is no identification whatsoever for that person. I mean, I guess I could leave the ages blank. Oh, it doesn't do height though. It sucks. Oh, there we go. Never mind. I think I just did it wrong. She is a good looking woman, 69. Let's go off this for a second just so I can check that area. Maybe that's one thing I should have done too.
Ничего личного.
Holy shit, that jumped me up then. Well, resetting him too now. Okay. Note to self. Check again. Locks. Oh my god, my heart. Fucking. Whew. Oh! Sorry, Tackle. Sorry, I just skipped my cat.
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
Okay, let's check everything's fucking locked. These windows. God damn, there's so many windows in this damn house. Jeez Louise.
Oh, yeah. I need to read that email and check out those bolos.
Oh, is that where I left off at? Yeah, that's across the street. Okay. So, if that's the case, let's shut that up here. Check cams. Let's check this. Female. Brown. Brown. Five foot 6. 4. Guessing it's that. Check her sim. MET said GER. baking soda in bulk. Yep. Let's get that back up there. Sweet.
Ugh, damn it. Internet went out again. I need to go reset the router in the backroom closet. Next report. Let's check cams. Okay. Jeremy Bynes. I woke up late last night for a bad dream. I couldn't sleep. I heard the noise I had heard for about 2 weeks. Had a foul stench. Okay, Mr. Jeremy Barnes. Let's get you checked out. Oh, never mind. Male. Brown. Don't know. There it is. Okay, let's go and check. Everything's okay. I'm kinda a bit nervous. Okay. Jeremy Bynes.
Wacky hardware, fair go, farmers. And that's all the evidence I need. Dahlia Jones. Okay. Female. Blonde hair. Blue eyes. Since I know he comes from that back room, I need to always keep checking. Okay, good. Nothing here. Okay. Back to my work. Dahlia Jones. D-A. Target. Something about Mr. Jones is awfully issues. Has a dark aura or something. I saw her paintings. They were all red, almost like blood. She is obsessed with the color. I know she's moved in only a month ago. Okay. The only way I'll be able to do this would be... I don't know. Unless she's... I would say maybe that one, because it says maybe you live on through art. I don't know. Nice. God damn it. I was so close. Okay, well, I think that's gonna be enough at the moment for this video. If you did like me playing this game, if you did like watching this, then please like and subscribe. And then however many likes I get, I will play more of this type of game. But other than that,